This is Dee from Purple Sage Healthy Living, and today I want to talk about boosting your immune system. Now, probably in the next few weeks I will be talking about that a lot, but I want to share with you something that happened to me over the weekend, and then again something different this morning. I was invited by one of the chiropractors in my community to be a part of an immune system, immune boosting event, whereas the vendors would offer things for helping the community to help boost your immune system. So, of course, I jumped on it. I'm always eager to teach as well as learn, of course. But I went ahead and, did all my paperwork and everything. So the event was this past Saturday. And I don't know why I was shocked. But hold on a minute. Here comes the garbage man, and you know the dog's gonna bark. Be right back. Okay, where was it? The event. I was surprised, but not surprised, I guess. We got everything set up, and the first event was a Tai Chi demonstration from the in-house Tai Chi master. He explained a lot of things and gave people suggestions and a couple of routines to do to help them, with stress, and it was just a good seminar and demonstration. And he also allowed the people to participate, which was very good. So after that was over, we finished the class. Everybody went back to their tables and were prepared to greet people as they came in. Here's a picture of my table and setup. For my immune boosting products, I had sea moss gel, I had elderberry syrup, I had garlic MSM, and of course I had my cayenne in both strengths, the hot blend and the regular, along with a few other things. Black seed, had black seed capsules, and some detox capsules. So I'm thinking, okay, people are going to be interested and they're going to ask questions, and it didn't work like that. There was a vendor there with body butters for men and women. There was another one there with t-shirts and with encouraging information on the front, there was also I think there was somebody there with a national known makeup. So, needless to say, I didn't do very well as far as earnings. But that's not what I want to talk about, because see, this is where I am with that. What's for me is for me, and when my time comes, it will happen. Right now, during this part of my journey, I'm trying to teach people how important it is to boost your immune system and do things for yourself. The other part will come later, and when it does, I'll be ready, whatever. This is what bothered me the most as an observation. And I had this discussion with several of the other vendors, including the Tai Chi master. Now, people, not everybody, of course, but a lot of people, they will do whatever it takes to appear to be well. The body butters for the skin. And wait, before I go any further, I'm not knocking anybody else for what they, for what they did or what they had on their table. This is just an observation that people will do whatever it takes to make themselves look good. You got fellas who will take care of those cars, maintenance, clean. They will clean it up, have the rim shining and inside smelling good. You got the ladies who will have their hair done, get the nails done, be dressed to the nines, be ready to go, and, look the part. Okay, but why are you doing that? Have you thought about boosting your immune system for what's coming this fall and the winter? If you don't start now, if we don't start now, some of us gonna be in bad shape because you will be more susceptible to other, to viruses and bacteria and all kind of germs. With that being said, I'm hoping that people will start taking care of the inside. The outside will take care of itself. Because this is the thing. If you've taken care of your inside, your immune system being boosted, you're putting nutritionists, I can't even talk today, good nutrition in your body. The outside will show what you've been doing for the inside. Your skin will look beautiful. It won't be as dry, because in the wintertime you have the heat on and go outside, the wind blowing, all that kind of depletes the oils in your skin. I'm not saying that what I'm talking about will stop that, but it will assist in helping with the skin, and your nose doesn't get dried out. Your ears don't have stuff in it because it's all dried. Yeah. Well, now your eyes, you won't have the stuff in your eyes because you won't have the mucus built up. I'm saying all that to say this. You need to take care of your inside. That's so important. Because if you don't, it will show. And it will show up in the form of illness that's preventable. Things that you wouldn't have to deal with, or would deal with it in a less capacity if you take care of yourself and your immune system. Okay, that part. But now let me tell you about the part that happened this morning. I was on Facebook, and one of the community, she is a community activist, had reposted something from an anonymous nurse at our local hospital, one of the local hospitals. And this nurse was talking about the shortage of staff, especially registered nurses at this hospital. But this is the kicker. Okay, they don't want to give, according to this post, the administration does not want to give these nurses extra pay for working with COVID patients. They don't want to, well, there were several things. I can't remember all of it. What I'm going to do is put the post somewhere above this video, and you can just stop it and read it for yourself, okay? But the thing that really got my attention was, not only is there a shortage of registered nurses to work bedside, they are now requiring, okay, this is the thing. Registered nurses don't always work bedside. You have some that do other, work in other capacities. And they are now requiring people who have the title of registered nurse but have never really taken care or done any bedside care other than being in nursing school, okay? Now, these are the people who are going to be taking up the positions of the ones who have left. So what they're saying is, do you want a registered nurse who has been doing, her thing is administrative or, dealing with paperwork, to be taking care of you or your loved one while you in bad shape in the ICU? Okay, they're asking for the public, for outcry, because people are not going to be able to get the care that they're supposed to get, because the people who are in those positions aren't or may not be qualified to do the work because they've been doing something else, different. Okay, now with that being said, that's another reason for us, I won't just say you, us, a reason for us to keep our immune systems built up. I have shared with you what happened to me earlier this year when I caught the C. And I do believe that had my immune system not been where it was, the outcome could have been a whole lot different. Because I know of people my age and younger and who did not survive, but I did. So what I'm saying is, you need to fast, detox, and build your system to be ready for whatever is coming next. Because this is the thing. Okay, you've already had several strains. They've already had several strains that is out here now, and it's not over, y'all. It's not over. There's a lot of alphabets. There's a lot of letters in the alphabet. We still got some to go. Okay? And it behooves us all to do the best that we can to make sure that we are as healthy as we can be, so that when these things come, because everybody's going to be affected one way or the other, and I'm not going to get into that, but I'm talking about as far as being ill. There are those who think that it's all a show and it's not real. The illness itself, no matter where it came from, be it man-made or not, I'm talking about the big one that's out there now. It doesn't matter where it came from. It is real, and it will make you sick. And for some, they won't make it through. So I'm just saying to you, who's ever listening, to please take care of yourself. Eat nutritious. Eat. I don't know what it is about that word today. I can't get it. But eat as much nutrition as you can. Keep your system clean. Keep your system boosted up. Slow down. It'd be nice if you stop, but slow down on your dairy and foods that make mucus in your body, because mucus is your enemy. It will hold. It's the beginning of disease, okay? And if you're one of those people that wake up in the morning and you got all this crud in your eyes and you gotta blow your nose, that's your body letting you know you need to get rid of the mucus. You need to get, however, whatever it takes, you need to reduce. And I know that, you eating a certain way for so long, you can't just stop doing what you're doing, but you can do a little bit at a time and then just add something else onto it as you master the one before, because the more you do it, it becomes a habit. And trust me, it's not as bad as people think. Oh, I can't have this and I can't have... Don't worry about that. Just focus on the things that you can have. And I promise you it's not as bad as you think. We'll talk about some of that later too, in another video. But I guess I need to actually get to the point, huh? What I'm trying to tell you is, if these doctors and nurses walk away for whatever reason, I'm not even going to get into that because that's not my business. I stay in my lane. But for whatever reason, if other people who are not really qualified are having to take over, because this is the other thing, what they're telling them, if they don't do it, they can be fired from their job. So it's not just a matter of getting this, but if you don't do what they tell you, you can still lose your job. Even though that you may not be qualified to do that, but if they tell you to do it and you don't, you can be fired as a medical professional. And I think that's just sick and it's just wrong. But what I'm trying to say is, don't get sick. Keep your immune system built up so that you are able to take on whatever comes out there. Not saying you won't get sick. What I'm saying is you will be more equipped to fight off whatever they throw at us, okay? That's what I'm trying to tell you. You don't want to wind up someplace where you may not get the care that you need because they don't have the qualified people there to do it. Please, ma'am, sir, boost your immune system. Do what you need to do to keep yourself well, because what's coming down the pike is going to get worse and worse. So it's up to us to take care of us. And I'm just giving you a heads up. You can believe me or not. It's up to you. But I really hope that someone will, they're listening and want to do better so they can go further. Okay? So until the next video, you all be blessed. Peace and love.